Been a while, hasn't it? How long has it been? It's been almost a year, hasn't it, that I haven't touched the channel. Well, this isn't going to be a normal set of videos. These are actually going to be dedicated to a very special person of mine. No, it's not going to be a boyfriend yet. It goes to one of my best friends. He also has a channel, and I welcome you to give him a big shout out to Tisah87. He turned 15 today, and we both agreed to do a set of videos for our channels to collaborate with each other. We're picking 15 games in total. I do 7, he does 8. My 7 starts off with Jump Dash. So, how's it going? We're gonna be playing Jump Dash again, but obviously it's not casual. Since he wants to do this, I want to do it as well, but with GD. So we're gonna be playing all the levels in the official Rob Top series, along with some levels in the community that were basically milestones for me at the time I played them. So my first milestone demon, well, not demon, but I used to think it was a demon back then, was Clutterfunk. Clutterfunk took me almost 180 attempts. If you look at my other Insanes, X-Step only took 161. Electroman only took 124. Oops, Chewy. 136. So you could see that Clutterfunk was the hardest Insane out of the first set of levels before Electrodynamics and Hexagon Force. So we're going to be doing Clutterfunk. It's been a while since I've recorded a video for this channel. The last video I did starting GD was a verification video for one of my hardest levels, in my opinion, that I designed, which is Death Hell Buff. It is a buff version of an old school level I designed back when I was an 8th grader. It didn't get much love, maybe because at the time I didn't care much about having any decoration, additional hazards. At the very end of the level, there's even a section where it's empty and just a few squirrels. I thought I could do better. So when I was starting to make Death Hell Buff, I made sure that the gameplay completely covers most of the scenes. And there's some additional gameplay that you probably would have saw in the video. I made gameplay tighter. I made a lot of unique gameplay. It's just a very fun level to play if you're used to levels like that. For me, I like grinding it when I want to, so it could help me get better at certain parts that I need to get better at. For example, like the ship. I'm pretty decent at the ship, but I know I can get better at the ship along the way. Ball is really just all about timing and knowing when to jump as the ball. Robot is similar to the cube. You just need to know when to tap the button. If you tap it low, you tap it high, you tap it at a certain pace. Wave, I got wave decently, but when it comes to wave that is very, very tight, and the mini wave, that's when I draw the line, because I cannot beat a mini wave part without practice if it is too fast, because I just don't like the way the mini wave falls so fast to the ground that you die really easily. Alright, so we're done with Clutterfunk. Clutterfunk only took me 4 minutes, which, honestly, ain't too bad. 4 attempts with Clutterfunk. Let's move on. The next milestone level that I did before the demons was Finger Dash. At that time, I wasn't really playing on a phone. It was, I think, a year before or 2 years before, where I was playing on an old school tablet that my younger cousin had lended to me because he didn't want it anymore. My tia offered to give it to me, and at that time, I was playing TV on a tablet. I was grinding a lot on Finger Dash after I had beaten Clutterfunk. Of course, when I had got my phone 3.5 years ago, I had to rebeat him, and I just died. Interesting. So, Finger Dash. I was grinding Finger Dash a lot, because Finger Dash was probably one of the first levels I actually wanted to beat. When I was constantly getting frustrated and getting stuck at the other levels, I wanted the chance to see if I can beat Finger Dash on tablet. Unfortunately, that never happened. And when I had got my phone, I had to beat it. And I think it was the same year, the first year of my channel, and the first year of me having my new phone, that I had beat Finger Dash. It was a pretty decent achievement. I mean, it's not really that hard to me now, because I know the gameplay, and I'm getting better. I got better at the game. But at the time, it was a pretty big deal, because it was 2.1's famous level. And when I had beaten this level, I felt like 2.1 isn't going to be too difficult for me. After I beat Finger Dash, I tried to beat Clubstep Clubstep. And after I beat Clubstep, I had to move on to QE 2. Then after QE 2, I spent oops, I accidentally jumped there. I wasn't supposed to. A hell of a lot of time trying to beat Deadlock. Because, Deadlock was forever to beat. I was basically dying a lot to the UFO boss fight. The part at 70% where you're supposed to spam a dual wave, and then the last part, the part afterwards with the moving objects, and you have to fly in normal gravity and reverse gravity as the mini ship. After I had beaten all those parts, Deadlock was a piece of cake to beat. But still, it took a long time to beat. I don't know exactly how long. I think it was a lot of months, that's for sure, of grinding at school and at home on multiple methods with this phone. I tried beating it without the case, with the case, and the way I had beaten it was with the case. I got pretty close when I didn't have the case on the phone, but I died to the moving object part. Alright, so we've beaten Finger Dash with 3 attempts. It could have been 2, but I accidentally jumped there when I remembered I wasn't supposed to. But that's Finger Dash. Next, I moved on to the demons, and the next milestone level was Clubstep. Clubstep took me 5,272 attempts. A long time. To beat QE, it only took me 4,016. With Deadlocked, of course, it took me a long time to beat Deadlocked. Almost 8,192 attempts to beat Deadlocked. So obviously, TOE, I definitely agree with the community, with Eric Van Wilderman, Pride, Aeon Air. I agree with the community entirely. The easiest demon out of the official levels is QE. It took me only 4,000 attempts to beat QE. Whereas with Clubstep, even though being the first demon, it took 5,000. Of course, Deadlock had no chance. It took me almost 8,000 attempts to beat Deadlock. Clubstep definitely was a big step from Finger Dash, ship-wise, and also tight gameplay-wise. I died a lot to the beginning ship, this part, and it bugged on me again. Great. I died a lot to the beginning ship. I died to the ship at 60%, and I also died to the last ship a lot at 80%, where you're supposed to be reversed and you're supposed to fly inside their mouth. After I had beaten mostly all those ship parts with no problem, Club Step wasn't that hard to beat, but still, it was a bit of a train wreck, taking almost 5,000 attempts to beat. And unexpectedly, I beat Club Step when I was at school, during PE. I think it was definitely PE, in 8th grade, where, out of nowhere, I don't know how, I don't know why, I beat Club Step, which honestly felt like a big achievement, because it showed that I was getting better at the game for one, but also that I could beat hard levels. I wouldn't necessarily say Club Step was hard, but ship-wise, yeah, this level was hard. My attempts prove it. And, it was a big deal for me when I had beaten Club Step. Oh my god, why is it buggy all of a sudden? It wasn't buggy with Finger Dash or Flutterfunk. Yeah, it's about time I get a new phone. I actually got paid from my Earth Academy internship a month ago before school ended, but I guess the DMV is very busy during the summer, and my family and I have been waiting for an appointment to get my ID, and so far not a peep. And I still have a check full of cash left behind, and I'm really hoping that we can get an ID before the start of the next school year next month, because I don't know how much longer I can live with this phone. It's 3 years and it's already acting like it's about to explode or it's breaking down.
You're talking way too loud, so I can hear everything. I can hear your whole conversation.
These balls are way too thin. This is the end of the wall. I'm just recording her room. Okay, sorry, that was my mom. She was just telling me to keep it down because I guess my voice is really loud. But, anyways, I don't know, I really do need to this. This is so buggy. It's so buggy at part of the game, including the HD Internet with Dash. I technically came out back in December. I was really excited. My Tyra actually told me in the movie theater, because my family and I were watching Kung Fu Panda. Oh no, not Kung Fu Panda, Godzilla Minus Zero. Yeah, it was Godzilla Minus Zero. And out of nowhere, he texted me, "Bro, look on your Discord." I asked why. He said, "Rob just updated BD." I said, "What? You're bluffing." He said I was not, so I checked my Discord, and it said Robtop has updated Geometry Dash Mobile 2.2. And when I saw it, I was excited, but I couldn't scream because I was in the theater. So out of nowhere, I updated GD. At the end of the movie, I was starting to grind Dash. I I really like the way that turned out. The only flaw is this phone. I was able to beat Dash very, very fast, but I get stuck at 70% because of, you guessed it, the phone. The phone, I guess, doesn't have the performance required to run good enough past the 70% ship. So every time I get to that point, it just bugs out of control. Where I can't even fly. My ship is like so wobbly that it can't even fly. And it just crashes into an object. Knowing that I can't even beat Dash is a disappointment. Because we're already 6 months in, 22, and I still haven't been able to beat Dash because of the FPS issue. Oh my god, okay. We're skimming through this due to the fact that it is so buggy. So the next milestone level after Club Step was Hexagon Force. Hexagon Force only took 276 attempts to beat. I believe Hexagon Force is much easier than Electrodynamics, where Electrodynamics pretty much only took me only 500 attempts. Hexagon Force only took me 200, but honestly, felt pretty good because I was able to beat it pretty fast. And as I was grinding it in my first year, I knew that I was eventually going to beat it because I was getting to the end so many times, but at the beginning of my attempt, I was dying a lot to the beginning of the world, like that heat that I just passed. And it bugged on me again. Why at certain points does the game decide to bug on me? At parts where I'm so close to the end, and then it just bugs. No, I went out of control. Are you kidding me? No. I consider that a win. Anyways, the bugging is getting annoying already. So annoying. But anyways, the next milestone demon after Hexagon Force was Electrodynamics. And it only took me 574 attempts. so it took a little longer than Hexagon Force, mainly due to the fact about this level's theming. The level's called Electrodynamics. Being called Electrodynamics, of course, it's designed to go super fast. At that time, I was really struggling with this level due to the fact that the free time was very hard for me to go fast. I was dying a lot to the 2 ships along with the one at the end, where the first ship is the beginning of the 3 times speed part, and I was dying to the second ship, the one where you go normal gravity and then you're in reverse. Then I died to the last ship. It was never just ship gameplay in general that I was dying a lot to. Because I discussed the ship as one of the modes I needed to work on. At least I finally got control. No! Why did it bug at E5? No! Are you kidding me? Dang. 85. You gotta be joking me. Oh. Dang. Man, that sucks. Alright, so the next milestone level was Theory of Everything. Now this level only took me 4,000 attempts, so the parts I was dying a lot to was mostly the memory part, the ball memory part, I'll show you when I get there, damn it. The ship, the mini ship, where you're in reverse, and you have to go through a bunch of cargoes, and then I was dying a lot, and probably would be everybody's point of death a lot in this level, is the ship at 80%, and you have to go so slow into a really tight portal, and you also have to do it in reverse. That was pretty much the hardest part of this level, but it was always gonna happen. No matter how close I was getting, and I thought I had it, boom, that part just ruins it. This bug is getting stupidly annoying. I'm probably gonna have to beat these in practice mode due to the bugs. I just say it, this phone is 3.5 years old. It still works, surprisingly. But at certain points, these bugs, I can't stop it. Which, honestly, I hate, but obviously I gotta deal with it, because I haven't got any new law yet to get in there. The new phone I'm aiming for, I know you guys might say that it's a little bit old school, but I like God. I don't got grams and grams of cash to buy a 15, so I'm getting the 12. I mean, the 12 isn't too bad. I mean, it's still a good phone. The phone is driving everything. But, I don't have grams of cash in my pocket, so I can't just buy a new 15 because I don't got the money for it, and neither does my family. So I just gotta stick with what I can afford. I could just get a job, but maybe not gonna get a job this summer. I just don't. Alright, so if the bug gets too much to the point where I can't even beat a level, I'm just gonna beat it in practice. Because the thing with practice mode is it doesn't bug as much as practice, which is weird. But it works. I'm doing it. that's of course one of the parts that I really struggled with. Oh, I jumped in extra. I am trying to jump in extra. Why is it so hard? We're about to approach the hardest part of the level, in my opinion. Which honestly, I don't think will go undenied because this part is ridiculous. I'll actually do it first try. There's not a second one. Alright, so that's 2. I'd say the level is really good. It is definitely a bit of a step up from blast processing by a lot. And the rating for the level definitely has been earned respectfully. There are a lot of hard parts in this level, but mainly has to be that ship at 80%. Really? And it took a lot of grinding. And at 4,000 attempts, I finally beat it. So the last milestone official level that I had beaten was Deadlocked. And there is no fucking way I'm beating this in normal mode. Because I have forgotten so much of Deadlocked. So I'm going to redo it in special mode. I was dying a lot to those beginning waves. Okay. I didn't really die to these parts. I like this. I like the level design. It's not too bad. But the song is a definite banger. F7 makes really good in this game. It'd be nice to hear that they were actually able to collab with the Beats back then. It would have been nice if other levels from Geometry Dash actually managed to collab, but like, comment down below what song from GD you guys would have wanted to see in the game. The only ones from GD in the game so far were Deadlock and Airborne Robot. There's the part I hate. This dual wave. You have to stand so hard to do this part. But we're not even. This is the last hard part. And pretty much the hardest part in my opinion. And I already died. You have to go so. Oh my god. You have to go so fast at this part. Because those objects move like crazy. And I already died. My gameplay is not controlled at all. And I hate it. But one day, I start to record again and the phone just fail on me. Finally. Okay. So that is that. It only took me 25 attempts in practice. If I were to try it in normal mode, with all the bugs, it probably would take me thousands of attempts again, like it took me before. And this level, by far, was the hardest to beat in the official series. It took me 8,000 attempts to beat, a lot of grinding, a lot of rage, frustration, and pretty much a lot of, like, annoyance to most of the parts where I constantly kept dying to. that I should have remembered already because I had practiced it so many times, and I never was able to get it. I had to switch different methods of my phone. I tried it with the case and without the case, and the way I was able to beat it after 8,000 attempts was with the case. I had gotten very close with the case, without it, but I died to the very end of that moving object part, and I didn't get a chance to rejuvenate from that. So we are done with all the official levels. So the next milestone level, in my opinion, that I started with. So after I had beaten all of the official levels, I moved on to the map packs. And the biggest milestone, in my opinion, had to be in the card pack. No, not card pack. It was in... No, it wasn't in this pack. It was in the Blade pack. And my biggest milestone was Cataclysm. Now, Cataclysm, I know it's only a 6-star, but I was dying a lot to this part right here, like in 6-2, and also to the duo at like 70%. And I died. I was not expecting that. On terms of this level, it's supposed to be a recreation of Cataclysm, but easier. I'd say it's more of a remix, or remake, than an actual, like, sort of copy Cataclysm. The gameplay on terms is much different than what you would normally start with. But all in all, it's not that bad of a level to play. It just takes a little bit of know-how and knowing how to do heroes right, and also how to do timings. Because this level has a few timings in the year code section you need to figure out. Because you could either jump too high and have an object, or jump too low and you won't be able to make it. This is the part that I put down a lot here. I died to this ship at 70%. That's ridiculous. Okay, we're gonna finish it fast. So the fact that it's definitely a good hit that I like that is easy to get so much. So you can now be able to see the hitboxes and practice them. If you all remember, I was actually going to make a Mario Maker Geometry Dash series. And to be fair, off camera, I was able to start building the first two levels after Story Magnet, which was Back on Track and Forward. I'm currently working on it. Trying to figure out how to make the reverse function work. Because after dry out, the reverse gameplay is pretty much all of it. And I just need to figure out how to make it work. Because the ball probably won't be a function anymore, because the way Mario Maker 2 works is you can't have multiple subworlds. You can only have 2 subworlds in a fight. So making a boss fight is not going to be easy. So I'm gonna have to probably exclude levels like Cycles, X-Death, or what I could do instead is instead of exclude them, I can remove the ball part altogether and move on to the part afterwards. With Cycles, after the ball part, it's the ship part where it actually goes to the song where it goes okay, so after Cataclysm in the map packs, the next milestone level was no, it wasn't these. It had to be Time Machine. No, not Time Machine. No, it's not this one. The next milestone I had beaten. Oh, it was a demon. And it was one of Neptune's remix packs. And it was Theory of Everything V2. This level, even though its original level being easy, this took a long time to beat on terms of the gameplay and everything else. If you saw earlier, you just saw right now that I have not beaten Clutterfunk V2 yet. Because just like the original Clutterfunk, that level is taking some time. A lot of time, particularly. I keep dying a lot to the ship at 56%, and also to the, oh my god, timings, I forgot about the timings. I also forgot about the end, pretty much, of the game, of the level. And, I am really looking forward to beating that soon. I've been trying to do it, but I guess things just won't go my way. I messed up. So on terms of our collaboration video, we are going to be doing a total of 15 games. He's doing 8 on his channel. I'm going to be doing 7 on my channel. As for the car that he turned 15 today. And this idea I will also take into account for myself. On my 4th year anniversary, I am going to be doing the same video, but different. Instead of me and him collabing, I'm going to basically watch old videos from the first year, and I will also replay all the games and videos that I had played over my course of 4 years now with YouTube. On terms of any new Fortnite content, I'm sorry, but this new season just is not good enough for me to come back to it and record videos. I'm not really much of a rock guy. So, heavy metal guy, so this season is not really for me. I will come back though if the rumors for a FNAF collab next month are true, and I might come back. If they continue adding content like that, that'll bring people back, But if not, I probably would just have to wait till next season or even to when the Disney collab happens. So that was my next milestone demon in the map packs. Unfortunately, the video is becoming a little too long. I hate to cut it short, but I will be doing a part 2 of this video, starting from where we left off. So, on the course of 40 minutes, we did all of my milestone in the official levels. In the map packs, we had done Theory of Everything V2 and Capitalism. So in part 2, we're going to be finishing up the milestones in the map packs. Then we're going to move on to the gauntlets. And then finally, we'll move on to levels that I personally beat on my own that took a whopping amount of time to beat. Then we will move on to the next game on the list, which is Fortnite. In celebration of Tisah's enormous love for FNAF, we are not playing Battle Royale. Instead, we're playing a map that we always play when we play together, which is FNAF Ultimate Survival. It's a pretty cool game, but there's just only one flaw with it. You can't actually lose, which is weird. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider giving a like. When you like and subscribe my videos, you will get notified for any new video I post. And stay tuned because part 2 will be coming soon. Bye guys, and have a great rest of your evening.